Really, really wanted to have a child, and it was frustrating for me because I'd known for a long time that I had problems, and I mean, we knew going into when we wanted to start trying that I had problems. But after a while, I mean, it kind of wears on you. Some days are better than others, and some days I'd be really kind of down in the dumps.
Let's try putting you on birth control and see if that regulates you, or they just kind of didn't really listen to what we were trying to do. Yeah. We did try some alternative medicine kind of things, some herbal things to try to help. And I think at one point we did ovulation testers to try, and we had quite a few problems and things just weren't going well. And then we met Dr. Campbell, and Dr. Campbell really listened.
It's really pretty simple, because you just need to wipe and look, and after a while it just becomes pretty routine and you know what you're looking for. Yeah, it doesn't involve any internal examinations, it's just a process of wiping and observing.
I mean, my part was obviously a lot easier than hers because I just had to be supportive, and so on a daily basis I would ask her if she had tracked and just kind of talk to her about it and make sure that I knew what was going on too, so it wasn't, she didn't feel like she was doing it all by herself. And so I just tried to be supportive and, you know, be there when I could. There was a lot of things that I couldn't really help with, but it really was nice to be able to be involved, to be able to go to the doctor's appointments and to go to the Creighton model instruction and help answer questions and make sure that between the two of us we knew everything. And I really like the system because it's, you know, it's something that I can talk about that helps me kind of get through the emotional side of the problems that we have, because I mean, when you have problems and you know it's not you, it's really, you feel kind of helpless, and it's really nice to be able to have some way that you can be a part of it, even if it's just a way to be supportive.
The time came when I should have started and I didn't, and I was a little worried to even mention it to David and everything, and so finally I did, and we took a test, and I was honestly in shock when I saw that I was pregnant, and I was telling him, and I more just kind of pointed to the test. My jaw was dropped, and he went over to look, and then he started jumping up and down, and he was really excited, and I took a minute for me actually to set in for me that actually I was seeing a positive result, and we just were pretty filled with a lot of joy at that point.
They encourage you to have emotional contact. It's not just, you know, this is the way your body works, cold, scientific, let's just, you know, make sure you're having sex at the right time. It's whether you're doing it to achieve or to prevent, they encourage you to talk about it and to build an emotional relationship that creates a bond that really helps. It really helps a lot to have more emotion behind what you're doing instead of just cold scientific functions that you're supposed to follow. And having that to add to, you know, we're doing something, really helps. It really helps your relationship because you grow a lot closer together by doing those kinds of things. And I don't think it really forced us to emotionally bond, but it certainly helped us in our emotional bonding, going through all of the good times and the bad times, and being able to, like, knowing that we needed to talk about it and what was important to talk about.
Oh, sweetie, here you go. There's a good smile. There you go, sweetheart.